Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Treyman1 back with another interview today on the Anipoke Show. Who will be today's guest?
Okay.
What questions will put them to the test? Much fun and laughs with your favorite PokeTubers on the show.
Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Anipoke Show. Now give it up for our host, the one, the only, Treyman1!
Yo, what's up everyone? Treyman1 here. Welcome to the first episode of the Anipoke Show. Today, guys, we have a very special guest on the channel. Please give it up for KGPrestige himself.
Hey everybody, my name is KGPrestige and thank you so much for having me here, man.
Oh yeah, no worries, bro. I'm so glad to have you on the first Anipoke Show episode, bro.
It's an honor.
Just to give a few clarifications, I'll be asking a few personal questions to you. Then I actually have a few questions from the comment section that I'll be asking. Then at the end, we'll play a little fun Anipoke trivia game. So, just ready when you are, bro.
All right, man. I'm always down for this. I'm ready whenever you are.
Hey, let's go. So the first question that I want to ask is, what inspired you to create Anipoke content on YouTube?
It all happened back in the day during the end of Best Wishes. I used to follow, and I still do, the Insane Game Freak, a good pal of mine. And he did content and reviews for the black and white anime series. But he did make an announcement at the very end that he was going to stop reviewing the series moving forward into the next generation. When I heard about this, I was thinking to myself, you know, seeing how much fun I've had watching his content, I thought it wouldn't be that much different to also try to make content on my own and also give my, my opinions and what I view about the show thus far within the X and Y series. So it was thanks to the Insane Game Freak and his just amazing content that he made for the black and white reviews that just inspired me to try to seek that out as well and make content for the X and Y series and even onward to present day as we are in right now.
Hey, shout out to the Insane Game Freak. I'm hoping to have him on the channel sometime soon as well. And, that's pretty cool, bro, because I'll just mention this. You actually inspired me to start making Anipoke content as well, bro, back in the X and Y days. I think my first...
Really?
My first review, I think it was Chespin and Bonobie episode. Yeah, it was, I was watching your reviews and I was like, I want to give this a try. So, yeah, thank you so much, bro, for that.
Oh man, no problem whatsoever. It's always so weird, honestly, to be on the other side of the stick when it comes to hearing how I also, in a way, inspired people to try to push themselves forward and create content, because that was how I got myself involved into the anime scene. And I'm just so glad that in the present timeline that we are in right now, the Anipoke community, especially on YouTube, has been just growing, and it's absolutely remarkable to see. And I hope that this is going to lead to even bigger and better things within the scene. I do believe it's one of the most well-known for the Anipoke scene. It's like with faces like you, Treyman, with Zach, Entity Maze and all that. It truly is at its peak right now. And I can't wait to see where things will go from this point onward.
Agreed, bro. Agreed. My next question for you is, what led to the creation and the assembly of the PokePod?
So the PokePod was, well, as you know, it's a podcast series where we just take segments of topics that we don't feel would fit on a video all on its own, and thought rather instead have these topics be merged into one video. And that was the idea as to how the podcast came to be. Growing up back in like the end of X and Y and going into Sun and Moon, I used to, and and there are some occasions where I jump into some new ones as well. I go and watch a lot of other podcast channels. One in particular, named Double Toasted, does a lot of podcast sessions and also uploads some of their favorite clips onto their channel. I saw this and I was like, I always wanted to try to give something a little different that the Anipoke scene hasn't done at that present time yet. So a podcast session, I thought, was a really good idea. And I brought this up to my buddy Tyrone, otherwise known to those out there as Tyrone the God 3. And we both decided to do it together, like as just a simple duo, which eventually then led into more of our friends hopping into the podcast sessions, and that ultimately changed things for the better, which then, of course, got to the creation of the PokePod. And here we are in the current season, which is the PokePod World Podcast, where this year so far we've been having a lot of wonderful collaborations, you included in amongst them. And I'm just so happy to see that it really grew into something quite incredible, and I can't wait to see where this series will go for us.
Yeah, man, I really do love your podcast. I'll leave a link to the pod and in both the description and the end card. So everyone, please make sure to check that out. So my next question is: was there anything else that you were thinking about doing on the channel, like before you became an Anipoke, Pokemon channel?
Like a Twitch content creator, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I actually did. There are a lot of thumbnails that I've gotten one of my artists to create that actually haven't ever been used yet for the channel. And these were concepts that were already set in stone during the second year of Sun and Moon. And I had all these things ready to go, all that. And unfortunately, as many might be aware of, this was when the shutdown came on my channel, and that's when everything ultimately came to a halt, which is why creating content on the YouTube scene hasn't really been that great for me, because I kind of just decide to put myself to the side and just allow the newer faces instead to kind of come in through and see how they would grow. And I'm very happy to see that everybody has been growing remarkably since the Sun and Moon era and jumping into where we are currently at with Journeys. But yeah, there were so many concept thumbnail images. I still have these commissioned arts as well in the sidelines. If you ever want to take a look at them, I could also post them for you, so you can check them out yourself, Trey. And,
thank you, bro.
Yeah, and this was something I've had in mind for discussing about the concepts of the various regions like Kanto, Hoenn, how they could be incorporated into like the Sun and Moon series, given that was around the time the 20th anniversary of the anime itself.
Right.
So I kind of thought, that'd be kind of cool to sort of celebrate that and take a look back into past generations and see how they could tie into Sun and Moon, or maybe just kind of throw little nods here and there. And with how things turned out, it never came to be. But hey, you never know. I might come back eventually to do something later down the road if I ever feel like, it's around that time. But for now, though, I've been having a lot of fun with the podcast, and thankfully that's been the thing that everyone knows me well for.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you kept going with the podcast and everything on Twitch, bro, because I really do love tuning in every week, hearing what everyone has to say, and it's always a fun thing to see that you're still active in the Anipoke scene, bro. Like, for real, it's amazing.
Yeah, listen, just because one platform has me no longer there, doesn't mean I'm gonna just suddenly stop. I still love the series, I still love the franchise, and I will always do my best to try to spread the word as to what I enjoy, and thankfully I was able to do that through Twitch and through the podcast series.
Awesome, bro, awesome. All right, so I got one more question coming from me, and then we'll get to the comments questions.
Sweet.
My final question for me, bro, is, if you can really quickly, what is your thoughts on Journeys as a whole so far? Just give us a real quick, or if you can sum up in like a sentence, if you can. Yeah.
Oh man, Journeys, man. What have you done? But no, if I was to summarize Journeys, I'm very happy to see a lot in the community have also agreed with this statement that I pretty much brought up like a couple of months back. I love the show when I'm seeing it by itself episodically. The moment that I decide to try to put all that together to make a cohesive story, it crumbles, and ultimately, in my opinion, kind of fails at that too. Like, when you see the episodes for what they are, they can be great, they can be fun, they can be entertaining, but then when you see how far we are into the show right now and see the minimal amount of content from other stuff that they built up since the very beginning and pretty much underutilized it, like some of the Pokemon that are in Ash's team and whatnot, and especially for Koharu, which thankfully she's starting to get some now, but it took till now to get to that point,
That's true, yeah.
This is my issue with the series thus far. they still have a chance to come back, in my opinion. They can clearly fix themselves. I mean, Sun and Moon, for some fans out there, fixed itself during the end of the second year and entering into the third year. So, I mean, Journeys can pull that off too. It's just, in my opinion, Journeys has so much that they set on the table. They have a lot to fill in, man. So, hopefully Journeys can actually do a great job in making sure they can get back up on their feet and deliver us a story that they've always wanted to tell.
Yeah, hopefully, bro. And take a break from Lucario, too, man. We got too much Lucario.
Listen, man, I've been one of those people that have been asking for Lucario. Now I kind of regret it because this is the direction they're going with it.
Oh, man, for real. All right, so I'm pulling 2 questions from the comments. Now, this one, a lot of people ask, and who do you think is going to catch Grookey? I know you hate Grookey, man, but who do you think is going to catch it?
Are we allowed to curse? No.
Nah, not today.
Okay, listen, man, that green monkey thing. All right, listen, as everybody knows, I do not want to see that monkey in Ash's team whatsoever. That monkey needs to stay as far away from Ash as possible. And honestly, in my opinion, I think the other candidate should go, to go. Now, I will say the opening that came out recently really blue-balled me because they showed that it went to go first, and in my mind I was like, yes, and then it goes to Ash and I'm like, no. And they don't tell us who it goes to. For all we know, we could all be wrong and suddenly it goes to Koharu for some odd reason.
That would be insane.
We don't know just yet. But the thing is, I'm really hoping that out of the cast that we got thus far, it stays away from Ash. And the reason why is because why do you guys want to see this starter get in, knowing full well that this starter will be shafted to the side just like every other Pokemon thus far?
That is very true.
Dragonite, Gengar, Dracovish, come on. Like, all of these Pokemon have been shafted to the side, and you want me to believe that we're going to be okay with having another Mon that they have to try to squeeze in some time of development for while they have yet pretty much underdeveloped the other team? No, thank you.
Yeah, I agree.
Give it to Go.
I completely agree on that one, bro. I'm team Go for Grookey as well.
Thank goodness, man. Otherwise, we would have had problems.
The freaking video had to end right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We interrupt this.
All right. The next question is, this person asked, which one do you prefer to come out this year? Let's Go Johto or Diamond and Pearl remakes?
I've been joking about it, but honestly, I do want to see it just so I could see the reactions across the world about a Let's Go Johto. I would love to see Let's Go Johto. I love the Johto region. I'm going to say that right now. Mm-hmm. It's a very fun region to travel through, especially given that in the game itself, you're not only traveling the Johto region, but of course, as post-game content, you're traveling back to Kanto. So I'm kind of curious to see how Let's Go Johto will implement both of these into the same storyline. Are they going to make something original? Are they going to try to go into like a different story, given how in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, they introduced the champions early on, of course, well, not really champions, but like Blue, who else is there, Red as well. So clearly the timeline has been shifted differently for the Let's Go franchise. Makes you kind of question what exactly could they do this time around for the Let's Go Johto series. So we'll see. Also, I kind of want them to do that so that way this Pokeball Plus I have right there sticking on the wall could finally serve some purpose, because that controller has been collecting dust since Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Oh yeah,
that controller can never be used by anything else other than the Let's Go games.
I completely
let me finally use it, man.
Oh man, yeah, I think that's another reason that kind of hints that they will make more Let's Go games too. Like, a lot of people think it was just a one and done, but you got to remember, the Pokeball Plus. So yeah.
And also, if it ties to Pokemon Go as well, that's going to catch the attention of many people out there. Johtomons that I caught from Pokemon Go can now go to Let's Go Johto? Heck yes.
Oh,
so
that's
fingers
very
crossed,
true.
Man. That's all I could say.
That's very true. All right, and now it's trivia game time. So,
Oh no, I didn't study.
You got it, bro. All you got to get is well, actually, the first one is going to be kind of the timed one.
Oh.
Yeah. And the question is, well, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. The question is, you got 20 seconds. Name.
Oh no.
Name one Pokemon that goes caught from each region. Go.
Okay. Metapod. Misdrevious. I'll skip Gen 3 for now. Gen 4. I don't remember Gen 4's honestly. Gen 5. He caught the Ramanitan. Gen 6. He caught those. What are they called? Shoot, the names of those things.
5.
Generation 7. He caught the Glowland Executor. Going back to Gen 3, he caught the. Oh man. Gen 3,
time.
Oh man, I got 5 at least. I hope.
Yeah, you did good, bro. You did good. I'm surprised you didn't mention one from Galar.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Wait, the score money.
Oh snap! But you did good, bro. You did good. And
So what were the mons that he had for the ones I missed out on? By the way.
all right, so for Rahowen, I'm surprised you didn't mention this one, Dustox, because you remember they had that whole first that.
Oh right, they evolved them in the 3 Dustox. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you got every other region except for Gen 8.
In Gen 4, I don't think I had a Gen 4 choice.
Yeah, 4. He caught a Magikarp in Gen 4. It's weird. Or in
Hold on.
in Sinnoh.
Did you just say a Kantomon is a
Wait, I mean,
4 mon?
I don't know if he. I'm trying to think. Did he catch any Sinnohs yet? I know he caught Magikarp. That's the weird thing. Oh, he caught.
I'm like. I know he went to the Sinnoh region multiple times. I don't think he's caught a Sinnohmon, in my opinion.
I think he got Mantike. He got Mantike, actually. He got Mantike. I think that's his only.
Okay.
That might be the only
right,
one.
in the Piplup and Krogunk episode, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but that might be the only one. Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, man. They're saving it for the Let's Go Sinnoh remix, then.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And now, the final trivia question. This is going to be a hard one. I'll give you a little bit more time on this one.
Okay.
Can you name how many Pokemon Go has at this exact moment? Like, not name them all, but just what number? Like, what's his number? How many Pokemon is it?
Oh, you want me to focus on how many Pokemon Go has caught now?
My bad, bro.
Let me see. How many did he have right now? Hold on a second.
I'll give you a hint. It's more than 50 and less than 100. So if you got
okay, it's more than 50 and less than 100. All right, so I'm gonna just play gamble and just go straight in the middle. Give me a 75.
Oh, you're one off. He is 74.
No.
He is 74, man. Oh, dang.
Oh my God, you can't be serious, man.
So serious, bro. You was close, though. You was close. Maybe after next episode, he'll get that 75.
Okay, so make sure this comes out after the episode, then I'll be right.
got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I really do appreciate you coming on. You know, once again, I just gotta say, I appreciate you, you know, for back in the X and Y review days, for inspiring me to create my channel, bro, and everything. It's also because like your group, you, Tyrone, and Dane, that caused me, Goggle Master, and another our buddy, Tiny Wars, to create our own little group. Unfortunately, Tiny doesn't do any poke anymore, but yeah, I do appreciate, you know, y'all's group in the beginning of X and Y kind of led to us creating the Poke Chat, bro. So I really do appreciate everything.
No problem, man. And I wish you and your group of folks out there the best of luck as you continue to make more content out there for the YouTube scene. I'm always looking forward to new content from you guys.
Hey, thank you, bro. You got any plugs that you want to go ahead and do real quick before we end off?
All right, so to those here listening to the very end, thank you guys so much for hearing me out and for the fun shenanigans that both me and Trey got ourselves into for tonight. If you'd love to see more of us, you know, more of me with Tyrone and the others, you can follow me on Twitch, which will be at twitch.tv/KGPrestige. Every Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do the PokePod World Podcast live on Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time once again. And you can tune in there. and watch us live as we review the episodes, as well as talk about certain things that we think is, kind of fun to bring up that wouldn't really fit into a video, but still worthy of discussion regardless. If you want to see any of our past podcast sessions, we do have a YouTube channel, which is the PokePod World, and there you'll be able to view all of the world podcast sessions we've done thus far to the present timeline we are in right now, which I think is at 78. So if you want to see through 78 sessions of stuff, which does have some surprise appearances from Trey right here, you can go and check that out. And once again, man, thank you so much for allowing me to participate in this.
Oh yeah, no worries, bro. Thank you so much for joining me. And the link to the pod, the YouTube channel, and y'all Twitter page will all be in the description and the cards at the end of the video. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much again, KG Prestige.
No problem, man.
And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Take care, everybody.